Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. I want to start off by saying, and giving you guys a heads up, I do have some bad news for this episode. I know Sheridan had messaged me a bit, it was like last week, and said that they were planning on shutting down the server in the near future. So I was planning on wrapping this series up in the course of like the next week to 2 weeks, depending, because I was trying to finish out the build that we were working on and everything, and kind of wrapping up a lot of those major points. I was going to work on the turbines, then the sails and the engine, and then kind of do like a complete sweep, finishing out a lot of the major missing aspects. We were getting fairly close to wrapping it up, but it was a lot of just smaller detail kind of work. And I did do quite a bit of work on the turbines, and yeah, there's there's this. We'll get to that in a minute. But I was working a bit on the turbines, kind of adding in the vents, and then I was going to coat it in like a different color metal. So basically this brown was going to be the frame, and then we're going to have another kind of metal over that one, and then have this as kind of like the exhaust vents, I guess is what they'd be called. Which it's actually a combination of firewood and then just living wood to kind of give it that matching brown between the vents. And then I added these gratings here on the front, and this to kind of simulate, like a spinning type rotor effect. And I was working on that, and then I noticed in the Voxel Squad thing, like they're just waiting on me. They're wanting to, shift forward. Because I'm like the only person right now that's playing the pack at this point, I think. Of course, I think I'm the only person that's really recording as well, like serious recording, I guess, with this pack. So, because I didn't realize that they change packs every 2 months-ish. Due to that, I guess this is going to be our last episode on this pack, because they're wanting to move it forward. And they said everybody's just waiting for me. They're wanting to move to FTB Beyond, which is a new like kitchen sink pack with Feed the Beast. It's basically another, I guess, hermit pack or something like that, or the same, general concept. So, anyways, with that, this episode will be our final one on Sky Factory. I do apologize. I was really, really wanting to finish out this build because I think it would have been rather cool, and I think it was coming along fairly well, but it can't be helped. So if there was a way I could continue it in single player or something like that, I would, but live and learn, I guess. Anyways, with that, I do also want to say that I do apologize. I meant to have this video out yesterday, or the next Sky Factory video. It wasn't necessarily this one, but I was actually sick yesterday and a bit under the weather, so I ended up sleeping for like mega hours. Like normally I'm like 6 hours of sleep tops, generally more like 4 or 5, and that's when my body just naturally wakes up. But yesterday I think I slept like around 12 hours or something like that. I was really feeling just out of it. My stomach was giving me a lot of trouble, and it was hurting and stuff. So anyways, I didn't quite get it out. So anyways, I will say that from this point on, this episode, since this is a wrap-up episode, I guess we're just going to have a little bit of fun and kind of destroy this or the server or something. And so since we're the only person left recording on here, I think we may end up just blowing up the server. So what I did was I took 2 stacks of Ender Dragon eggs out of the system, because we had like 2 stacks left from when I grinded up the Ender Dragon for all those hearts. And originally I was planning on doing some solar panels and different things, but I didn't quite need that many anyway. And so now I came in and I hatched 2 stacks of Ender Dragon eggs. So barring maybe a few that have fallen off the edge, this is what 2 stacks of Ender Dragon babies look like. Absolutely insanity. Lots of Ender Dragons. So if you recall, a while back in the series, we set up the, the chicken egg grinder. that takes all the chicken eggs from our chickens down here and kind of shoots them off into this diamond spike. Well, I have disconnected this, and I've kind of let the chicken eggs build up for a little while. I tried to, like, I was trying to actually get the turbines finalized and stuff like that before the start of this episode, but honestly, like, I was working on them, and I did very, very little because I think I've lost any kind of drive at this point to finish it, since this is the last episode, you know, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get it all finalized and stuff in, you know, a few hours. So, anyways, I shut off those chicken eggs and let those kind of build up, and we are going to have a bit of fun. I think, let's see, what do we want to do this at? Because this is going to be a super mess. Alright, I'll tell you what, we're going to do it right here, actually. I guess so. And kind of what I'm thinking is, let's go ahead and throw that down. And let's put our mechanical user down. And we're going to say, there we go, always on. You're going to, there it goes. Run, chickens. And we're going to let that run. Basically, it's going to start, of course, building up just an absolute ton of chickens. And I think some of them may possibly die. I don't know. Like, they don't seem to be taking any damage from the eggs that they're being hit by. So, we're going to let this run for a little bit as we build up an army of chickens. And then in addition, this is what we're going to do to the server. And we're just going to slowly watch it die from all the chickens. So, let's also grab ourselves another mechanical user. Okay, that works. And let me actually snag these speed upgrades from up here. Okay, there's 12 of them. And let's get a... Is that an exporter? No, that's an importer. Okay. So let's get ourselves an exporter. And just an egg here. And let's go ahead and put our mechanical user right here, and we'll attach an exporter to this one. And we're going to say, you're going to export eggs. There we go. And we're going to have to give this some speed upgrades, right? Yeah. Actually, can we make a stack upgrade as well? That would be nice. Okay, actually, I'll tell you what. We can just do nothing but stack upgrades. There we go. Now it's working. Now we're making chickens over here as well. And how's this going? Oh my god. It's like Rainbow City up in here. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of like an Easter egg hunt or something. Like, you know how you have all those like super colorful, like over the top eggs. That's what this reminds me of. It's like just Easter. Oh god. This is dealing damage to me, isn't it? Yeah. This is ripping through my health, actually. How does it not hurt them? Or does it hurt them? I don't know. We're starting to get a bit of lag. More lag than we had before. You know, we had a lot of lag as it was. I don't know. They don't really seem to be dying. Where are they going? Oh, God. What are they doing? What is this? Oh, we've got adults. They're following the adults. They think they're the parents. Like, as these chickens become adults. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, I wonder how many chickens we're going to have before it's too many chickens. Okay, over here, we're still making a bit of chickens on this side as well. I'm actually noticing, like, quite a bit of lag. Like, especially when we get in these packs of chickens, like, the FPS drops. Well, I mean, we're at 40 FPS, but normally we're running about 60. Oh, man, when we get up here, it gets bad, though. Like, well, right in there-ish. Oh, there was a bad one. 15. Man, I'm noticing like spikes like that. Like you just saw some right there as these chickens as these chickens multiply. I'm noticing like they're supposed to be. I could have swore they added like something to shut off like entities after a while. Like they start killing each other off. But it doesn't seem to be working. We just have like a billion chickens, honestly. We're just going to see how much this can handle. Before it's finally just like, dead. Oh my god, there's chickens everywhere. You know, normally with a Sky Factory series, you would like blow everything up. But I feel like a Chicken-Pocalypse is what's needed for this one. Because we did go extremely crazy with chickens as is. Maybe this is just what the server needs, is a billion chickens. Okay, if I look at the horde, I dropped to about 20 FPS right now. This is the scale of chickens that we're talking. But you can tell, I think the server's starting to get a little bit lagged, because the chickens are like moving in jerks. See? And it seems like we're still good on eggs. I mean, I'm looking at... Well, that one wasn't, but a lot of these still have a few stacks left of eggs. Uh-oh. And the white chickens are starting to spill over. They're like, okay, well, we've taken over the front of the ship, so might as well take over the back. Oh, and look, we have one extra dragon egg. Let's go ahead and put this down. Well, it's going to take like 20 minutes to hatch, but that's okay. Man, I like fly through and I just pick up all kinds of crap. There is like stuff from every breed of chicken being thrown onto the ground here. There's light blue dye, copper ingots, blaze rods. We've gotten to about 15 FPS when I look at the horde down here in the in this section of the ship anyway. I think they've spilled over into every part of it at this point. Oh my god, that sound is terrible. Like just like cluck 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 cluck. Oh my god. Oh god. FPS just chugged really bad right there. Oh god, the chickens move like like it takes some. It's so bad. Like the chickens are getting like a frame every like 3 or 4 seconds. Oh my god. Look at this madness. Like, can you imagine if this happened, like actually on accident, like something happened, the glass got broken right there and our chicken spitter just went crazy, just spitting chickens like one night when I was offline or something. That would have been terrible. Because realistically, it's only taken about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that to get to this point. And it's still going. I like these little chickens over here. Like all these little like the standard chickens are just hanging out with this creeper chicken. Like they've all just kind of flocked to it like, Mom! Mom! Protect us! Look at this! Like why are they hoarding up in certain little areas? Well, I guess there's like a billion of them everywhere, but... I'll tell you what, let's get some emeralds here. I'll tell you what, let's buy ourselves a few pig spawner eggs. Just because we can. Oh, that was too much. I think we killed it. Internal server error. Let's see. Oh. Maybe I was just spamming it too hard. Maybe the server's still okay. We can get back to the Chicken-Pocalypse. Oh, God. Oh, that was some bad load-in lag right there. Oh, it ate the rest of my diamonds. Oh, no, there's 20 diamonds. Oh, God. I'm trying to spawn a pig, but I can't. There's just too much lag here. Ah! Oh, my God. Look at this frame rate. It's terrible. I'm getting a whopping 1 FPS right now. 1 to 2 FPS is what we're looking at. Can I need to spawn some pigs. Look at it, it's like, no, you don't get to spawn any more entities. Oh my god, it's hurting my head, honestly. I do apologize for all this great FPS right now. Oh god. Now the front's not as bad. Even though there's like 80 billion chickens, I think it has to do with those all back there, like turning into adults, which is causing like the FPS to drop because now they're all on a timer. And they're all like dropping items and there's crap all over the floor. Yeah, right through here is when it gets really bad. Let's see, we're rocking about 3 FPS with 0 chunk updates at the moment. Okay, this is what our tier 8 energy core looks like right now. Currently we have 1.217 trillion energy stored up inside this thing. So, quite a bit actually. Realistically, that is a crazy thing to try and fill. Almost tempted to try to fill it on like a separate series or something like that. Something that we have a little bit more time with to do like crazy things like that. Oh, I can't even teleport down there. It's so bad. This FPS is so bad. I didn't even think you could have this many entities in like a small area. Because I could have sworn in 1.10 like there's a thing that like keeps it from like entity over overpopulation or something. But no, it seems to be a-okay with it. Alright, let's expedite this process a little bit. We're going to make ourselves an automatic feeder from actually additions. And if I recall correctly, this thing does need wheat. Or not wheat, but whatever food. In this case, it's going to be seeds. So let's grab ourselves a bit of these. Let's go set this thing up. Oh god. It's going to be fun to even try to set this thing up. Back in here. There we go. Automatic feeder is down. Okay. So let's throw in like a bunch of seeds. Will this work with those chickens? Oh, 57 animals, too many to breed. Okay. Alright, so what about maybe another feeder will work? Maybe the actual chicken feeder will work? I don't know, it's probably going to be like, nope. Come on, you can do it. Put this thing down somewhere. Oh, I just heard it go down. There we go. Oh my gosh, I cannot even navigate this mess. It's like they're just like... It reminds me of the Stephen King movie, The Birds. This is what this reminds me of. Because like I can't even get over there to the feeder at this point. Oh my god. And then the draconic armor, like... With FPS like this, it's so hard to navigate anything. It really is. Alright, let's spice things up a little bit more as well. And all I want to do is the draconic grinder. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's grab like a stack of these nether stars out of here. Or you know what? Maybe 4 stacks ought to be good. Oh man. Okay, what happens when, yeah, all the chickens, like, get thrown back and take a little bit of damage? Alright, since the chickens are getting so bad, let's go ahead and get ourselves some explosive arrows. Oh, good God. It does blow things up. Okay. Let's go chicken hunting. Oh man, there's withers exploding. Oh, I'm pulling the trigger and it's not really... Oh, there it goes. Oh god. Alright. How about you? Oh. Oh. I think this is just making the server go worse. Oh, we're falling to our death. How did an Ender Dragon get on top of the ship? Unless they can maybe fly or something like that. Fire! Well, it's supposed to actually make a hole. Alright, if we warp back here to the engine room. Oh, God. This is the epicenter of the chicken madness. Okay, can I fire at these guys? Come on. Let me just shoot them. Come on, one good shot. Kerpow! Oh, man. It just shot one right in front of me, of course. There's, like, mob spawning and everything because the magnum torches are gone. Here we go again. Oh, we just got we just got kicked from the server again. So, honestly, I think my computer would just like just crash Minecraft at this point if I tried to zone into there, because there's chickens everywhere. Now there's mob spawning everywhere. There's items all over the place, and yeah. So anyways, I am going to end out the episode there. Like I said, I do apologize that this has to be our last episode. I just wanted to see how crazy the chickens would get, and it was actually more than I expected. That was pretty crazy, because you realize those eggs, whenever they break, they're only like a 10% chance or something like that to actually spawn a chicken. So we got all those chickens like so fast. Of course, it was, it was pumping all that stuff through with speed upgrades. It was basically doing like an egg per tick or something like that, so like 20 a second. So granted, at those odds, it was making a roughly 2 chickens per second, and that was just on one of those. So with the other one combined, I mean, that's like 4 chickens a second. So anyways, once again, I do apologize we weren't able to finish the build, but it seems like a lot of people are ready to move on. So, but yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I mean, realistically, I feel like we covered, we were pretty thorough about, I mean, actually, building up resources and stuff like that. It was mainly just, I wanted to finish out the build and stuff like that. So, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I do apologize once again. And if you guys did enjoy the episode or the series, be sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. With this series ending, I'm not sure if we'll replace it with something, or chances are I'm planning on just dedicating this time slot, this time and stuff, into Quantus and into Project Ozone. Direwolf as well, but Direwolf, the build's kind of wrapping up with that series, so it's more just on like recording type stuff, like working on different projects and then finalizing. I've been doing a little bit of final decorating and final sweeps and stuff like that with that series. But as far as the large build aspect, it's kind of winding down on that end. Just a lot of cleanup work and whatnot. So the majority of this time will be dedicated to Quantus and Ozone, because I'm planning on going pretty crazy with those two. And then also in addition, I'm wanting to maybe move beyond Despair to like a regularly covered game, as well as maybe do some just random things that we throw into the mix, like Subnautica and some little games like that would be fun to check out. Maybe not do like a long-term series, but at least spend a few episodes checking out those kind of things and stuff and whatnot. So that's my current plans at the moment. I have no real intentions of playing Beyond unless they actually bring something unique to it. At the moment, I mean, I know they said there's possibly some game modes that are played with that. So we may possibly check it out once those come into the mix. But at the moment, it's just a kitchen sink pack, and it's really, there's nothing unique to it. It's just a bunch of mods thrown in there together once again. So maybe once the game modes come into play, we will check it out. But if we do, it'll probably be in a single player world or something like that. I doubt I'm going to be doing anything on a public server anytime soon again, just because it's kind of stressful when we're trying to finish up a build and, you know, everybody's ready to move on. So, and, you know, being really the only person on there that's doing like a long-term type recording type series like that, it's, you know, it's even more difficult. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But at the moment, we're going to worry about Beyond, but we'll see. You know, I'll post on my Discord or my Twitter, you know, once the game modes come out and we see what those are all about. We might check it out and see if we enjoy it, but you know, that's a tentative statement, so we'll just have to see. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I do apologize about all the FPS, but that was kind of the intention of this episode, is just to go crazy with chickens and see what happens. See what we could break. So, anyways, until next time, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you guys for our next exciting series. So, anyways, talk to you guys later.